Hey guys, coming from Real Fragrance Review, and today I got a package in from Zaharoff. I know I've been busy. I've been playing soccer, so I wanted to bring you the video today rather than yesterday. So I was honestly pretty tired, so I wanted to give you some of the more rested, and I think it'd be better content if I was more rested, you know? Oh. I didn't really have to do much unboxing, but it'll be an unboxing and review because I have had this one before. I don't know if you checked it out on my channel, but they did decide to do a full launch of this one, and I cannot wait to get into it. So, this one is Zaharoff Signature Royale XXX. This one has been one I have been wearing a lot as of late. I'm just about out of my sample. I did get the cannoli travel kit. Yeah, cannoli travel kit or whatever George had on sale. It was with this one, Signature Royale, and it had the Royale X, which was kind of like the little brother. This one's kind of like the older brother, and the more sexier version of this one. George always kills it with the boxes, so this is a real cool addition to the boxes. I like to set the boxes aside and put them up to where I know I got all my boxes. I'm gonna go over the notes so you guys don't have to. I gotta find it. Got it. It's all the way over here. Okay, so concentration is a parfum, 27%. Top notes: bergamot, citrus blend, lavender, cardamom from Guatemala. Oh, I've been smelling Guatemala wrong. Okay. Heart notes and mid notes: Himalayan juniper, pimento berry, cedar leaf. Bottom notes, which is the dry down: sandalwood from Australia, gold patchouli from Indonesia, oud, leather, and benzoin resin. Oh, okay, so the leather has vetiver, rock rose, benzoin resin. So that's all in parentheses. And then musk at the end. Musk. Good old musk. I like the cards that George sends. They do have the newer releases on here. And Coco Loco does look pretty good. I'm very excited to see that one, because it's a kind of like based on Brazil Carnival and Copacabana Beach, which is a pretty famous beach in Brazil. Alright, so Signature Royale XXX. This was a kind of a project between George and Joey Cannoli, and oh shit, there we go. This was a project between George, Joey Cannoli, and I don't know if Claudia was on this as like a perfumer. I'm just gonna assume Claudia was on, so I'm just gonna throw Claudia in there. He's always with George, so I'm just gonna say it was Claudia on this one. Gold atomizer, I like that. I'm a big fan of gold. So let's spray it. I'm gonna spray it, and I'm gonna talk about it. Oh shit, bro, fuck it. I'm wearing this to the gym. I'm gonna tell you guys a story about this in a minute, because this actually happened when I was wearing the samples. Oh, this is much different than the samples. I can already tell it. The opening is so much denser. So in the sample, Oh man. Yeah, this is like an amped up X. But the sample I got that George was that George was selling, man. This is wonderful. No wonder why the guy stopped me. Alright, so I'm gonna tell you the story. The guy stopped me in the gym, gentlemen. I was mid-set, actually. Oh, well, I was about to take off my hoodie, so I took off my hoodie because I did my warm-up. Gentleman stopped me. He was like, hey, what are you wearing right now? I was like, oh, for cologne? He's like, yeah. I was like, oh, it's a signature XXX by Zaharoff. And he's like, can you show me? I said, yeah, I'll show you. And so he literally wrote it down, and I had to show him George's website. I'm pretty sure he bought it because he really liked it, and he was into like the stronger fragrances. And so a different gentleman came up to him because he was asking about fragrances, I guess, in the gym, and he showed him Dior. And I kid you not, he pointed to me when I was in my mid-set because I was hitting shoulders. He was like, oh, he's like, whatever he has on, this was better. This was better than Dior Sauvage. So he chose George's XXX over Dior Sauvage. And I bet you it was the EDT, because everybody wears the EDT, right? That was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool moment for me, and I bet it was a pretty cool moment for George. I don't know if I told George, because I do message George from time to time just to tell him about how his fragrances react off my skin, because I just like to keep in touch with like George and Niles. I like to keep in touch with them just to let them know how I'm testing fragrances and how they're going and everything. I mean, just like that. But man, when I tell you this thing this thing is a pretty beast mode projector, man. This thing will fill up a room. But yeah, this is great. This is about 7 to 8 hours. But this projection is really good, which is what that guy was getting at. This projection was really nice. It is room filler. It is room filler. So it here, and then around the 6, 7, 8, it's more of a skin scent. But man, like the first 4 hours, man, he was I know he was smelling it. He was like, oh man, because I saw his head turn when I was about to take off my hoodie, because he was like, what is that guy got on? But yeah, I couldn't say anything better than this one, because I've had really good positive experiences with this one. I don't know about you guys. I don't know how you guys relate to musk, and a lot of people, this is a very challenging fragrance. A lot of people might not like the musk, and yeah, a lot of people might not like the musk, but I think the mixture that George had done is a little bit stronger in here. I just think that the sample I got did not do this fragrance justice. So whoever got the cannoli travel pack, or whatever it is called, please go get this, because this does not do that little bottle justice. This thing is, oh, it's amazing. It is so good. But I'm happy to have it. I'm looking bottle design. I just want to talk about the bottle design. I love how George put the triple X's on the back, kind of like how he did with the Royale X on the back of Royale X. And the cancel cannoli thing is pretty cool right on the side. The hash, oh, I don't know if it'll pick it up on. There we go, see? Yeah, see? So hashtag cancel cannoli right there. That's nice. That's a nice touch, George. George be always thinking of little ways to improve, and yeah, man. I think George, I don't know if George is gonna do like a worldwide. I know George is doing limited bottles right now, but I hope he does more of like a wider launch with this. And I know I'm going over time, but I hope George does a wider launch with this because this is really good. And George and Joey Cannoli actually knocked it out of the park with this one. And I feel like this is needed in the fragrance market because not a lot of people a lot of people are looking for something different, and this is completely different from like the Dior's of the world, kind of like what that guy did. This is different than what everyone else is wearing, and George has been putting out great work. So yeah, this is Signature Royale XXX. I'm sorry I went a little longer. I just wanted to get my full thoughts out. Yeah, just hit the like button, hit the bell for notifications, turn it on whenever my content drops so you guys don't miss it. I'm not very good at pretty much blowing up all the groups and everything, so I just like to stay low key, and people see it, which is great. But yeah, this is Signature Royale XXX. Thank you guys, and stay tuned for more content as more content is coming. Thank you.